course. I was so proud of going there, and I was even prouder probably when a couple of years later I went back to Old Trafford as a Sky commentator. I think I went with Roy Keane, if I'm not, or Graham Souness, or both. And when I felt the reaction of the crowd to myself, I was like, wow. I always felt we were together in the time I've been there, but to have that reaction touched me. I love the time to be there. You know better than me. You know better than me the club, the history, everything. For a coach, to be a coach in the same club of Sir Alex, even if it was not immediately after, you have to feel it. You have to feel it. You have to feel, especially the pride, also the responsibility, and I felt it. And then historical club, legendary players. I was very, very happy, very, very proud to be there. Not easy. I don't think media helped me. I don't think media had, including yourself, maybe. I don't remember specific cases, but I felt that was not with an intention of hurting. I think was more that people didn't understand the dimension of the job and the potential difficulties, and also the fact that the coach was quite in a hybrid position, if hybrid is a correct word in English, I don't know. Hybrid. Because in the years before, everything was very, very clear. Of course, ownership, but of course, Sir Alex and Mr. David Gill. Then was changing, and then the structure was not a very fluid structure. When people criticize his Ed Woodward job, I don't like because for me he's a good man, was just a man that probably was not like a fish in the water. Very intelligent, very polite, very correct, but probably not prepared for the sport side, of it. Was quite hybrid. For a coach not to have a direct communication with the ownership, and for a coach not to have a structure that shares the same principles and the same ideas was not easy, with consequences at many levels. But I did my best. I told in some interview, and I was killed by that, that the second position was one of my biggest achievements.
I think you was people questioned what you were saying there. I was one of them. I was like, he's won the treble
because
twice.
You won,
but we didn't know the background.
You won 10 Premier Leagues.
No, but we didn't know the background. That's why we didn't know what you're talking about now. The structure of the club wasn't the way it maybe should have been for you to be successful or more successful. And with not knowing the backstory, that's why the question marks are like, what's Jose talking about? But now years to come, you're right.
And maybe there is a chance of we win that league, no?
Yeah.
No, because if Man City is catched in financial fair play,
I'm hoping
in financial fair play breaking the rules.
I'll have two more Premier Leagues.
Maybe they lose a few points, and maybe win that title. But joke apart, we did the best we could do. And
do you still believe that? Yeah, that it's the best.
Of course, I believe, and nobody did better.
Yeah.
And they.
No, I'm saying, do you still believe that it's like that's the best achievement I've had?
Not the best achievement, because I always feel that the best achievement is when you bring the cup and you go home, or with the cup, or with the medal. But was was a hell of a job. You know, in the first season, to win Europa League was great. To qualify for Champions League was great too. If you remember your Man United or one of your Man Uniteds, and you look at the team that played that European final with me, if you want to make a joke, you make a joke. Romero, Valencia, Daley Blind, Chris Smalling, Darmian, Herrera, Pogba, Fellaini, Juan Mata, Marcus Rashford e Mkhitaryan. Do you want to say Rio, Vidic, Rooney, Ronaldo, Van der Sar, Paul Scholes? You know, you want to go? We can go. So we did it great. We did the second position. Then the third position. Then the third season, we lost a few matches, and we lost the derby against Liverpool. I don't know, 2-1, 3-1. We lost my last match, and at that time, the club decided to change, and they did. And how many years after? I love the club. I love the fans. I hope that everything goes well. I'm waiting for Man United to, as soon as possible, to become your Man United, the Man United that made the love, fell in love with them.